Previously on Dungeon Town.
Oh, the double disc. Wow, I never even thought about that. Double discing.
Double nat 20s.
And this is what we spend it on.
Yeah, that was cool.
In lieu of charisma, I have yelling.
What's up, little wizard, bro? You got some good hype skills.
You're a dance machine.
That farm boy over there, he can dance.
Well, I'm a cleric, not a bar hopper.
It's one of those daiquiris for me.
I'm not very funny.
He's not very funny at all.
I am funny, but I will keep it to a minimum. Having a pet is a big responsibility.
Not every kid I meet can conjure beach balls, I gotta say that.
I'd like to learn enough magic so I don't have to get out of a chair.
Wow. That's it?
So you can do a simple task for me. After that, I may give you some real work, should you be able to do such a thing. She tosses the party 50 gold in a pouch, and she says, now I'll give you the other half as soon as I have my delivery.
If I had just seduced a crime boss, that would be the end of the campaign right there. I would retire as a trophy husband.
This is gonna go great.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dungeon Town. It's the show where we play D&D forever. It's the show that never ends. I'm your host, your dungeon master, your precious darling, Dashel Marco.
Hey everybody, it's Tim. I'll be playing Santhoth, the wizard.
I'm Robert. I'm playing the Wood Elf Cleric Axamar, and I'm pretty sure Forever wasn't in my contract.
Colby, I'm playing Kirillani the Coward, and I am also unsure about my contractual obligations.
Should have read it a little closer, boys.
Forever's a long time, everyone. All right, so real quick, we just launched our campaign. This episode, we're recording it on October 3rd. And you'll probably hear this about a month later, but we're really excited to have released everything. We have a few people in Europe listening to us, which is really cool. We want to hear from y'all. What's up? Send us an email. Everyone, email me. Email me now, please.
Send us Bob and Vagine.
Yeah, even if it's spam for like fake Rolexes or something like that. Or, like 60% off Ray-Bans.
Yeah, send all your Ray-Bans scam emails to dungeontownpodcast@gmail.com.
I mean, I would really like a wristwatch. That's all I really want. So.
All right, so last game, you guys had basically made this verbal contract with Mercy to go on a midnight run and retrieve this package for her that would be waiting in a cavern that has a highwayman outpost right next to it. And you'd have to go through the woods kind of towards the evening in the middle of the night to get there on time. Go retrieve her package. So right now, you guys are finishing your short rest at the Lucky Strike. And you kind of hear Spit, Smokey, and Morin downstairs, and they're all just kind of drinking together and hanging out. And yeah, you guys are just finishing up your short rest. If there's any last preparations you'd like to make or any plans you'd like to make before you go on this excursion.
I will once again take out my surgeon's kit and make sure that everything is in order.
It's I think it's still all there.
I will very methodically put it back.
I really appreciate your diligence.
I'm sorry, I'm busy right now.
Well, you tell me. Is it all still there? Or is there anything off with it?
I know I'm down, I think,
shift a little bit.
a couple bandages. I'll have to pick those up tomorrow to make sure I'm fully stocked again. But everything I thought was there is in order.
Great.
I will blow my nose on my shirt.
I'm, how do you say it, polishing my wand.
Like as a euphemism, or are you actually?
Oh, no, like I have a
wand?
wand and I'm like polishing it.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're not masturbating in front of us right now?
No.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. That's weird.
I don't think that's Xanthos' style.
Yeah, no. Not yet.
That's got to be like a 10th level charm spell, right?
All right. Well, you guys are all you're kind of sitting in your room, doing your final preparations, and
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just studying notes. I mean, that's what like what a wizard does. He's kind of like sitting around twiddling, polishing his wand and reading notes.
Yeah, you guys have just been hanging out for like an hour or so, but you think if you want to get there by about midnight when she said this is probably the time to go.
I think we should try to leave discreetly, because I don't know who's going to be trying to follow us or asking questions about where we're going at this time of night. What do you think?
I think that's probably a good idea. I think we should tell Mr. Spit what we're up to, though, so that
Why?
because if we don't come back, telling him where we're going would give him a good idea of where to start looking for our bodies.
Okay, yeah.
You raise an interesting
Well-
point.
It just seems like a waste for him to be like,
whether
well,
to
where
say
do
this
I
in
even
character or
start?
not, but I was gonna say it's like, well, to be honest, I don't know if he would spend too much time looking for us.
That's fair. I mean, it's
It
our
seems
first day.
like
I
We're not the first B team.
I don't think that Spit is the kind of guy to micromanage us, but he does seem like he wants to be kept apprised of what we're doing. He wants us to submit our time cards on time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I kind of feel like this one's
is
off.
true.
I feel like this one's off the clock.
No, this is very much on the clock.
Okay, well,
This is hero
see,
work.
I'm not very good with these kind of situations, so maybe you can handle it.
We're here to learn. That's okay. None of us are good at it.
Yeah, I'm really good at observing.
Okay.
All right.
Is Mr. Spit in the bar?
He had a room in the
Well,
bar with us, right?
you guys can kind of hear him and Smokey and Warren kind of just causing a ruckus downstairs. Like not like they're just kind of laughing, and you hear Spit's crusty voice.
Is Smokey also like I can hear him having a good time, or is he not there?
You hear like an occasional little chuckle from
Is it like-
Smokey,
is
but
it-
it
is it
sounds
like
like
awkward,
it's like
forced?
Spit and Warren kind of just making fun of people or
Yeah, of
whatever,
course. Yeah,
just
okay, yeah,
being
yeah.
raucous.
I mean,
yeah.
he sounds like he's kind of busy right now. We could probably be back by morning. And just
Yeah, I agree. We will probably be back by morning.
so let's just tell him where we've been after we come back if we need to.
If you guys descended the stairs right now, you'd have to kind of be stealthy so that he wouldn't see you, or you'd have to like sneak out a window or something right now.
I was actually already thinking. I was like, well, maybe we should go out a window. I don't know. I feel like I'm like 18 trying to sneak out to go to a party.
I'm just gonna go tell Spit real quick where we're headed. So just on my way out, it's been like, hey, Mr. Spit, or hey, Mr. Spit,
It's like, hey, what's up, buddy? Carolina.
hey man, hey, we're headed off to find this cave in the woods. As part of we're trying to get in with Mercy here in town. So just in case you need us, that's where we are.
You sure you don't want to have a drink with me? I mean, that sounds like a hell of a job for a coward.
Yeah, that's why I'd like to be sober for it.
Now
Spit.
I'm really glad you told him. I feel better.
Are you
now.
down here now? Or are you?
Yeah, I feel
All right,
better
okay.
now.
All right, everyone's down here.
Yeah. We're all
And so yeah, Smokey and Warren and Spit are kind of just sitting at the bar tying one off, and Spit's like, all right, well, don't go die out there. I guess. I mean, I can kind of keep tabs on you, with your handy Power Co communicator bracelets.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, don't forget about those. So but make sure that you're here back by daytime, because we got work to do here.
Well, we're off to do
and
work.
don't die like the last team.
Yeah, this isn't like a
Right, yeah,
you give
we
us
don't
a
attempt to.
curfew kind of thing. This is us. We're going off to do work, so we're just letting you know that. Bye.
All right, have fun. And Smokey's like, hey, hey, do you sure you don't want to have a drink with us?
Nah.
Yes.
Do you want to come with us, Smokey? Morin's not invited.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna go.
Oh, it's gonna be really cool. We're
I
gonna
don't know.
like,
It sounds super legit. Whatever
Yeah.
it is.
yeah, we're
We're gonna sneak through the dark woods and avoid some highwaymen and steal something for a thief.
yeah. Flip a coin.
I've had a few martinis here, Yeah, I'll go with you guys.
Cool.
Oh, great.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, Mr. Spit.
Yeah,
Bye,
come along.
Moron.
Smokey's like, oh, thanks for taking me along, guys.
Yeah, those guys are. Wait, are
I
we?
thought you guys hated me.
Are we outside?
I do hate you.
I
But I hate
barely-
you less than Morin.
I'm gonna wait until we're outside to say this is Smokey. So like, I'm just stating that now, just so that.
Okay,
can kinda already
you guys
put-
walk
so,
outside with Smokey.
so I just want to be like, yeah, Smokey, look, I'm really glad you're coming with us, dude. Those two guys are freaking jerks, and yeah, no, you're better off hanging out with us, and I think
Yeah.
you'll be able to really help out the team.
Definitely.
And Smokey turns to Kirillani, and he you see a tear well up in his eyes, and he's like, "Why do you hate me?"
Because you suck.
Because he hates
Oh
himself.
wow, man, dude,
But-
you hardly even know the guy.
I know. That's why I invited
I
him
don't
along.
suck.
Listen, I invited him along because I wanted to give him a chance. Because maybe I've been unfair and harshly judged you, and maybe that's on me, and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna show you I don't suck, Kirillani.
All right, cool. So
Let's go. Let's do this thing.
All right. So you're gonna go due east for about 500 miles, and you'll meet up with us when it curves back around.
No,
west.
that's not how this
I
is
don't
gonna
think
work.
this island is 500 miles long.
No,
Now you got to go into the ocean a little bit.
He's just joking, right?
I don't even know.
Smokey, what is your like?
I
What do
feel-
you practice? Like, what do you do in battle?
Well, I can hit stuff with my short sword, and I can heal you guys, and
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Oh, now you're excited about a healer.
Well, I'm always excited. A more is never bad. When have I not been excited about having you around?
We'll talk in the car.
In the what?
Sorry, carriage.
I do believe we're walking.
Oh, you're right. It slipped my mind. Speaking of which, we should probably get on the road.
Yeah. Yo, Smokey, do you need to grab anything? Like, now's the time because we're heading out right now.
he grabbed his pack when he got up, from the bar. He's just
Okay.
got his adventurer's pack. He's like,
Well,
I think I'm good to go.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, let's go.
All right. Can I look for a sort of dark, out of the way route out of town to try to be seen by as few people as possible?
Well, there's 3 main gates out of town, and there's probably 12-foot high kind of stone walls and barricades lining the town. So, I think it's probably past dark, so the town gates are probably closed. Which you would see as you walk up, kind of to inspect the different ways out of town. So, you see a few guards here and there, but you don't suppose you'd have any trouble kind of getting out of town. It just depends how you want to do it.
Yeah. So
You could find a low point in the wall and just kind of hop over it.
do I think that would arouse undue suspicion, or would they think we're just drunken miscreants?
Why don't you make a perception or an investigation check?
15.
Yeah, you see you just see kind of a point in the wall that's under construction, and there's guards posted over it, but they're kind of looking out. If you could just sneak out right there.
Okay. Can I make a stealth check to sneak past the point on the wall?
As long as you guys are just
Are you
keeping
gonna let the rest of
quiet.
us know?
Yeah, I'm following you.
Yeah. I
yeah,
figured
sorry,
I figured we'll just follow you
Yeah.
and be like, oh, hey guys.
All right, I'm gonna quietly signal everybody look at me, look at my eyes, look at the wall, quiet, all in hand signals.
All right. Well,
Oh,
let's.
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
You're right. Let's see some stealth checks.
I can do that.
I cannot.
Well, I mean, I can try to do it.
I got an 11.
Plus dex, eh? Alright. Oh, jeez.
With the whole dice kerfuffle from last week, I don't have my dice now.
Oh,
So
I thought you grabbed them from my house.
I
didn't
did.
you? Oh, okay. So
Yes.
now you don't.
but I rolled a 13.
I got a 9.
Oh god.
You guys aren't super stealthy, but it
No,
doesn't appear
not
like
our
these
forte.
guards are paying too much attention. Either that or they just don't care that you're leaving town. They're probably more concerned with things coming into town.
Right.
So yeah, you guys sneak out and kind of cut through like some brush and like a light little woodlands, and then you see the path leading north that Mercy's marked on your map ahead, and you know that you have to follow this path that leads to Trask eventually, but you follow this path for a couple miles, and then she said that you would see, you know, like a large stone that would lead like into a path through the woods, which would eventually lead to the coast, where you would see the highwaymen in the cavern beyond.
Yeah, I think we're on the lookout for highwaymen, right?
I don't know, are you?
I think we're on the
Yeah.
lookout for a big rock.
Well, she warned us to look out for the highwaymen because they're not going to know we're coming.
Big rock. That's what
Like
you got.
for Mercy.
I'm looking for big rock.
We got to turn left at the big rock.
Yeah.
You guys walk for about an hour, and then you see the big rock.
Yes.
Do
Up ahead.
we see the highwaymen?
No, you don't see any highwaymen right now.
Can I look harder for highwaymen?
Sure.
What?
16.
You definitely don't see any highwaymen right here on the path.
Okay.
It's late at night, but you do like notice kind of that out of place, like larger. It's kind of like half of a boulder, just laying there on the outskirts of the forest.
Okay. I guess this is our turn, guys.
Which way were we supposed to turn?
North towards the coast.
Is that left, right, or what?
It's.
Who's holding the map?
We
I
were
know
go-
it's not me because I can't see it.
We were going east. We need to turn north, so it would be a left.
I probably know which way.
Yeah, that
is
makes
north.
sense.
Your guys is sorry if I'm not describing this well enough. You guys were taking like the northern path out of town that eventually goes east to Trask. But right now where you're at, you see the stone kind of on the northern side of the path. So you're going to take that to the coast. The directions really aren't that important. You know where to go. Just,
Okay.
follow your directions.
All right.
So you see the stone and you
way.
know that there's a path right next to it.
So I start walking towards the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Walking
like,
around,
I mean, like looking at the map, like, do we know like how far it is? Like, should we? I guess maybe we should start sneaking up and not just walk right up.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
looks
I've been
like this
trying.
path goes through about like a half mile of like forest. Before
we
it gets
be,
to the coast.
Should we be sneaking? We're here for a business arrangement, right?
I don't think the highwaymen know we're here for the arrangement.
Well, yeah, I feel that's
Oh,
Because how would she have told them we were coming?
right.
Yeah.
Are we supposed to kill these highwaymen and steal their stuff?
I would prefer to not encounter the highwaymen.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, we can try to avoid them, and if they get in our way, we could say like, "Hey, we're on an important Power Co. business."
Because it
And
just
maybe-
occurred to me that Mercy
maybe-
may have been speaking in what do you call it? Entendre of some kind.
That
That
just
Right, yeah.
occurred to you
Yeah.
hours after our meeting.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought
I
I
mean-
thought we were going to pick something up and bring it back.
Well, I
With-
feel
and I'm
like
now
our
understanding that there might be like murder involved.
well, I mean, there may always be murder involved, but I mean, I really feel our communist friend here was not really thinking about people turning tricks on one another, because in his mind, everyone is everything and everything is everybody, and
Well, I just think if you want someone murdered, you say you want them murdered. You don't say go get this thing for me. You know.
Well, I don't think Mercy wants them murdered, but she might not be
Oh.
concerned if they get murdered or not.
As you guys are having this conversation quietly, I presume, as you're going down the path in the woods,
I remember to say I whisper this.
you notice like that these woods feel like almost alive as you're walking through them. You see it's kind of brighter inside of this like little wooded area than it was like outside on the path, and you see like lightning bugs and kind of like strange insects like lighting up spider webs and strange plants and flowers that you've never seen before. And after you continue down the path, you guys hear the snarling of wolves kind of coming from either side of you.
I'm going to ready my crossbow.
Who's that? Yeah. Who's there?
And you hear the snarling get a little louder at this point.
Does any of you magic users know how to conjure meat? Is that a thing in magic? Could you conjure some meat?
Well, you are a conjurer, aren't
actually,
you?
yeah. I mean, well, I guess now that you mention it, I'll like take my hat off. I'll reach in, and
I don't know if it would taste right.
As long as it
well, it
smells
doesn't.
right.
Well, at this point, it doesn't really matter if it tastes right or not because I want it to be distracting enough. And since it has a magical glow, regardless, I think it'll be distracting enough. Well, we'll see how it works.
All
out.
right.
But I'm thinking
this,
of, like,
at this
pulling
point,
out,
the,
like,
the wolves approach you guys, and you hear like
Of course they do.
6 wolves pretty much snarling in a circle around you guys. And you see them at this point kind of dimly lit through the light of the fireflies here in the forest.
What I was doing is pulling out like out of my hat, which is it's comical because
We get it.
I'm able to pull large things out of
Yes,
my hat.
what are you doing?
I'm pulling out a like the rear like haunch leg of like a deer type creature and just like throwing that as far as I can, like away from us all.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, I think that's fair. This other dice because that one treated me wrong. Deception, huh? All right, what is that? It's oh, charisma. Yeah, I'm really good at that. 3.
Yeah, you're not fooling these wolves.
Nope, no, I'm not.
And they begin to kind of circle around you guys. But they're not attacking you. They're snarling.
I guess I'll put my hat back on.
I guess I'll pull out some real food then. If magical food won't do, maybe real food would do the trick. So I'll pull out some like salted jerky, and I'm gonna try to handle these animals. Be like, hey buddy, you want some jerky? It's good jerky. Yum 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 yum.
Why don't you make an animal handling check?
All right.
Oh,
Sorry. I'll have to get one from upstairs. A minute. 10. Oh, nice. Thank you.
I want to say one of them just snatches it from your hands, and kind of just starts pawing over it. At this point, you guys see like a flash of light, and you hear the wolves, kind of like what's the word, recline from that, back away, and you see like 2 small little like fairies, you assume, kind of like pop up beside you guys, and as they appear, the wolves appear to like kind of back off, because these fairies are like glowing pretty brightly, and it seems to be like kind of messing with the wolves' like night vision or whatever. And you hear kind of one of them, talk to you like, "Hi,
Hello.
welcome to the Feywood."
Greetings, fairy creature.
Oh, hi. Those wolves are about to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't do too good to get rid of them. I tried real hard, but I'm just not convincing enough, I guess.
Oh, we haven't seen you around here before.
We're new to town.
Yeah, we were just kind of coming through this way. I am Santhoth.
And Smokey's like, "Hi."
Hi.
Smokey's kind of like, "What?"
Whoa. Keanu Reeves.
And the fairy's like, "Oh, hi, Santhoth. Oh, my name's Bella."
Well, hello, Bella. It's nice to meet a fairy. I've always wanted to.
They're okay. I mean, they're okay. I don't have anything against fairies.
I'd like to.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
like you might.
Well, yeah.
I'll offer both the fairies some jerky as well. The wolves seem to like it.
And they're
maybe
like,
the fairies will.
and they fly over, take a little nibble, like, "Oh, thanks."
Everyone.
While
loves
this is
jerky.
happening, I have my mage hand holding my like one of my notebooks out, and I'm just like writing all this down in my book, being like, "Oh my, it's the first time I've ever met a fairy. This is absolutely amazing."
And Bella's like, Well, you guys are nice.
Thank you.
You probably shouldn't be here, though.
Why do you say that?
These woods belong to the Sandman.
The what?
The Sandman?
The what?
Oh, the Sandman. He's been sleeping for a really long time, but Auntie Spindle says it's time for him to wake up soon.
What happens when he wakes up?
Oh, really? Why?
Probably a rude
I
awakening
don't know.
when he realizes this is all public land, huh? Can't own it, man.
I guess.
Do we know how soon is soon?
I don't know. Auntie Spindle says any day now,
Could we
but she's been saying that for a little while. So.
could we meet your Auntie Spindle?
No, I don't know. She doesn't really like having guests.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to be a bother. I just if the Sandman's gonna wake up, maybe we'll need some help. I guess we work for a hero company, so
Well, now see, this is where I'm quite interested. The Sandman. Now, is that going to affect the Feywild and our plane, or just the Feywild?
I don't know.
Interesting. Just kind of jot that down on my.
You're like taking a transcript right now.
Yeah. It's my live journal. Okay. Well, we just kind of wandered in here. I don't think this is the way we meant to go, but
Where are you trying to go?
oh well, we were trying to get to these caves over here, and like were you the one holding the map?
yeah, I'll
Okay,
show. Yeah,
so
I'll
I'll
hand
just
you
kind of
that.
like take that and be like, so we're trying to like head over to this cave over here. So we're supposed to pick up a package.
Oh, that's real close. It's right over there.
Oh, good. Are we the first ones here, or are there other humanoids waiting outside?
I don't know. I think there's somebody else out there. They weren't very nice, though.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
really?
Well, we'll do our best not to upset them.
Oh, I don't care.
Well, yeah, we'll be in and out of here tonight, so hopefully we'll be gone before the Sandman wakes up. And if y'all don't need a hand with that, we'll just leave you to that business.
Sandman.
Oh.
Yes, I'm quite interested about the Sandman. Like, what will happen if this Sandman wakes up?
I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Well, this other person that you saw, what did they look like? What were they? Were they passing through this way, or did they come from another way?
Well, when I tried to talk to them, they said not to tell anybody. So, why don't you try to make like a persuasion check?
Show her your shiny wand.
9.
She actually rolled an 8, so.
Oh my god.
She said, well, they said not to tell anybody, but, it's just these mean guys, I don't know, they're always dressed in black, and they were dragging somebody off the other night, and it was two people, and they were dragging them off, and they told them to shut up, and they were hitting them a bunch.
Well, that's not very good.
That's not very nice at all.
That's what I said.
And these are the people. Oh, like, is it more than one of them? Like how many are there?
I don't know. There's a few of them on the coast.
So I'm now pointing at the map towards her, like like where
It's
the
right. It's right
highway
where
patrol
Mercy
is.
marked it on your map.
So it's the highway patrol people that they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
like,
the
oh,
extra
yeah.
little bit of info that you got is that they had like 2 hostages, basically.
Okay, yeah. Oh well, yes, they sound like terrible men. I'm so sorry that they were rude to you.
It's okay. I cursed them.
Oh, interesting. Yes, very nice. What kind of curse did you end up using? Still writing all this down. I'm like, oh my god, this is so great.
Their socks will always smell really bad,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Even fresh socks.
even fresh ones.
Like, is it as soon as they put them on their feet, or they're just always stinky?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sure showed them. That'll haunt their dreams.
At this point, if you guys continue your conversation, you're going to be a little late for your drop.
Well, okay. Well, it was nice. Yeah, I was kind of wrapping it up anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't have much else to say to her or them. Okay. Well, Bella, you said it was?
Yeah, it's Bella.
Yeah, okay. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. But we do have a prior engagement, and we do need to get going.
Okay.
All right, well, stay safe out there.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
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 So yeah, you guys don't really know too much about the Sandman, but you kind of have this this new character in your logs, and you're not sure who he is yet.
Yes.
But he seems to be some sort of fey entity. So eventually, the path that you guys are on leads to the coast, and you see ahead just like a small out camp, and there's like a smoldering fire kind of there on the beach side. You can see like embers of it kind of still burning slowly, and you can smell the smoke coming from it. And the sun is like set by now. You see like a beautiful starry sky above you, and you hear the crash of the waves on the coast as you are kind of overlooking this seaside from the break of the forest.
Now, can I do a perception check for highwaymen?
Yes.
You don't see any highwaymen.
God damn it. 19.
You see one of the highwaymen kind of on like a small abutment, kind of like a picture like a lifeguard's chair, you know. It's kind of like his outlook. It can kind of see all above. And you see kind of the back of one of the highwaymen, but you in this lighting, you just kind of see his silhouette.
So I see.
It looks like he's turned away from you, like the other way down the coast.
How far is he from me?
Probably about 200 feet.
Okay, and we're still in the trees,
Yes.
but there's no trees anymore.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Guys. I'm
Yo,
whispering. Do y'all see that highwayman in the chair over there? About 200 feet out.
The David Hasselhoff highwayman?
E-
Hasselman?
Hasselman, yeah.
Hasselhoff highwayman?
Oh, yes. No, I definitely see them now that you pointed out to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, the mouth of the cavern that you're being directed to is kind of just like a few hundred feet beyond them.
Yeah. Do you think we have a better shot trying to take him out quietly or sneaking around?
I don't know.
We're not too good at doing things quietly. I think we should prepare for an engagement.
Okay.
Are you going to attempt to sneak around them?
I'm going to attempt to sneak up to him. Yeah, I guess.
Well,
Alright.
well, I mean, we did
I'll
find
back you
out
play.
that
Yeah.
they have 2 people captured in.
That's what I mean.
No,
If we
okay.
take him out, he can't alert the other person.
Yeah, that.
Or do you want maybe
That is
take
true.
him hostage?
How do we go about that?
I mean, you got a rope?
Hey,
Sure.
Lonnie,
Yeah.
maybe.
And I
maybe
will
could
give
do
you
something like that?
one reminder.
Mm-hmm.
This one time that the sheriff told you that something real bad would happen, were you to take the life of a person here on the island.
Oh, right.
That's your one reminder.
That was in town, though. We're not in town anymore.
He told you it was anywhere. Something bad would happen if
The
you did.
island. Okay.
So that's up to you guys.
Okay, so we'll just...
I'm not really into murdering people anyway, so
Yeah.
maybe.
I
yeah.
didn't want to kill. Okay, so we'll just capture him.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, so like wrestle him to the ground or something. I don't know. Can you do that?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, do you know how to tie like a lasso or something? You can maybe pull him down from his chair.
Probably not, but I mean,
Aren't you a cowpoke of some sort?
Anything, if you're trying to go over this plan A, anything you do is going to have to be quiet to a realistic degree.
Yeah.
If you're trying to take a person hostage without alerting anyone else in the camp, it's a very small camp. So any plan that you have, and you've got to start thinking quick at this point, what you're going to do, it needs to be feasibly quiet to have any degree of success.
How many people are outside the cave?
No one's outside of the cave. There's one person on watch at the camp, and you don't know how many other people are in the camp because all you can see are these little, like, yurts on the seaside. The only person that you see is in the guard tower, but you don't know if there's more people, like, inside of the tents there on the outpost.
Okay, sorry.
You can only see from the outside.
And then it goes up to the cave.
Yes, precisely.
Okay.
It's not like right in front of the cave.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
could-
This is on the coast, and then we can get past them up to the cave.
Exactly. If you want to avoid the highway camp altogether, highwayman camp altogether, you could just cut through the tree line of the woods and go right up to the cave.
Which is what I was kind of thinking about doing, like
Yeah.
sneaking.
You
I
could
think
hit the
that's
highwayman camp on the way back or
that's
whatever.
the official plan A, I think, was just to
We're
sneak
sure
by
this
them.
is the right cave. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was marked on the map.
yeah, it matches with your map.
Yeah, let's just sneak on our way through the woods in there, and
Yeah, I think just kind of keep into the tree line
yeah,
is good.
and Smokey, if anything goes wrong, just you got our backs, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Cool.
What's going on?
Don't worry about it. Just be quiet for now. We'll figure it out later.
Cool. So you guys are gonna try to sneak around the highwayman camp.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys kind of all just make a quick perception check on the camp as you're getting kind of glances of it through the tree line?
15.
14, 13, 14.
9.
A twitch in
So,
your eye.
I'll say with Aximar's 15, you kind of glean the sight of like a big cage, and you see like a man like lying inside of it, and you see like a couple of the highwaymen kind of laying around in their tents, just kind of through their like small little tent caravan. You can kind of just you see that you see like one hostage and like two highwaymen like asleep.
The highwaymen are asleep.
Yes. And it's probably about midnight right now.
All right, I'm sorry. I have to ask out of game. What is Smokey's class again?
He told you that he is a paladin. You can come back to this after the cave if you want, or you can deal with it now. It's up to you.
Oh, right. We have a time limit on the cave thing for some reason.
Yeah, I thought let's just
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's go.
Stay focused.
Fine.
Let's just
I will
stay.
leave the innocent person in a cage.
Well, I think maybe if we stay close to the tree line, we'll be able to kind of sneak around this and just get up to the cave and hopefully meet up with the package or who is supposed to deliver the package at that particular time. I
Right,
mean,
right,
either
right.
way, let's
Sounds
get a
good.
mosey in because
Lead the way.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Following you.
So I'll start sneaking along the tree line there. Should I roll stealth?
Yeah, let me get just a real quick stealth check from you guys,
Sure.
just in case one of you guys like completely fucking bumbles.
That's not a D20.
Like me.
5. Yeah.
Oh. 6.
20 total.
You guys see the guard in the tower kind of like, it looks like he kind of like was asleep, and then he like, huh? Like snaps awake for a second, and he looks around, he's like, whatever. And he kind of just like, you guys kind of see him just like, and then he doesn't see you guys.
Classic
Miraculously.
highwayman.
He rolled a 5.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So, as you guys kind of like scale the forest's edge over to the side of this mountain, where you see like a large like cavern mouth, and it's pretty much exactly as Mercy kind of drew in on your map. You see, well, I'm gonna say like you guys kind of start climbing up these little crags on the side of it, so that you can get to the cavern mouth. And as you just kind of, I'm not going to make you do rolls for this or anything. I think you guys are just kind of climbing up in the darker spaces, so that you're not drawing too much attention to yourself or whatever. But these are pretty big rocks, and it's a pretty big cavern ahead. So As you guys reach the top of the mouth of the cavern, let's just get some perception checks as you guys are looking around.
Alrighty. Perception.
Nat 1.
Right.
Woof.
God damn it.
15 total.
14 total.
And even though you rolled a nat 1 on perception, you're kind of like, huh? Like, I think kind of the space of this cavern kind of just dwarfed you for a second. But remember, when we do group checks for perception, if he rolled a 15, he's describing it to you.
Yeah.
If you
Or
really
like-
don't
or like-
understand what's
or
going
like tap
on.
him
Yeah.
on the shoulder and be like,
Hey, look around. God, I actually wrote notes, but I haven't been using them. I've just been riffing it. So, Axamar, you're kind of, how do you describe yourself right now? If you're looking around, you're seeing this cavern. There's a bunch of stuff in it, so you're...
I feel like I'm like really kind of dazed from like the shift in light, and I'm like also like distracted by like an interesting stalactite.
Great.
It's been a while since we've had to use the old dark vision, eh?
Right.
So yeah, you guys see that this cavern is like covered in spider webs, and it looks like movement through it at all is going to be difficult. And as you like guys kind of approach to the mouth of the cavern, you see 4 figures cocooned in spider silk. The 2 of you guys see like a small shrine kind of like on the far side of the cavern. Like if you went through it, you guys kind of like peek it through the webs. And these 4 figures that you guys see, one of them is Pollock. And he looks like he is just barely alive. He is completely wrapped in this spider silk, and he's like half desiccated. And you see he's wearing like a shiny ring, and he's got a pouch with the comet insignia of Mercy's gang on it. And there's 3 other cocoons as well. But they seem to be like wrapped up tighter, and you're going to have to get like a closer look at them.
Yeah, I'll take a knife to them and try to cut them open. See if there's anyone I recognize in there. Or if it's millions of baby spiders. You know. You never know until you check.
Yeah, totally. So you guys kind of make, or are you? So basically, you have to go forward about 15 feet through these spider webs to like get to the figures.
Are they flammable?
You don't know.
I mean, I'm trying with my torch. I'm like seeing if they burn.
Yeah, I like that. You can definitely burn away the webs in front of you as you go. It's not going to catch the room on fire. I mean, the walls are stone, and it's kind of like burning hair, I guess, probably. Or like it burns a little bit, and then it...
Well, yeah, I was just going to say to add a little bit of flavor to that to make it easier for us to get through, since he's kind of like burning the webs a little bit. I have a cantrip control flames, and I can like extend that 5 feet in front of all of us, so it kind of like clears a little pathway in front of that.
Cool, I like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys are clearing a path ahead of you from the spider webs, and you're at no disadvantage, or you're not going to get stuck in a fucking spider web.
Teamwork.
So, yeah, and you guys kind of clear a path up to the 4 figures, and Pollock is there, like you recognize him from the picture in Sheriff Frost's folder, and he kind of, like, he seems like he like, half opens his eyes, and he's like...
What?
And yeah,
what was that?
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna try to cut him open a little bit. The web around him open.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to be a little more specific.
I was going to make fun of him and be like, man, bet you wish you were dead, but I was not going to actually kill him. So
I don't have time for your antics. This man is dying.
yeah,
And make a
Okay.
insight check real quick to Axamar.
I'm not very insightful.
No, I want all you guys to, as you're
6.
looking around this room, because you're looking for a package, presumably.
Insight, you said?
7. We're on top of it. Yep.
Woof.
Oh, now you're rolling 18.
7.
Wow. 6 and 2 7s.
I mean, that's the kind of insight you would expect from 3 guys who walk into a giant spider cave.
That's okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
altogether,
that's
that's,
true.
a 20.
here.
Oh, that's weird. Let's just light it on fire. It's cool.
I'm sure what happened to those 4 guys won't happen to us.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, you guys don't see a package per se. The only thing you see that really ties this situation to Mercy is the pouch with the comet insignia.
Oh, yeah.
So, Axmar, you begin to cut open the webs surrounding Pollock. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Yeah, because what I'm trying to do is I'm
gonna-
basically trying to see how I most quickly help him.
Yeah, you're trying to free his body and diagnose him real quick and see what the fuck is going on.
21.
Nice. So yeah, you take out your what's the fucking thing called?
Knife?
The cutty thing.
Scalpel?
Scalpel?
Yeah, thank you. You take out your scalpel and you like kind of cut through the webbing. You see like the 3 other figures there, like their webbing seems to be like tighter, or like it's been there for longer, and you can tell that at a glance. And you kind of cut through it to try to release Pollock, and he is like, he doesn't even really have the strength to move right now. And you see like fang marks in his neck where it looks like some large creature, probably a spider, was draining his blood out slowly.
Can I try to give him some water?
Yeah, like you I think you instinctively do that as a doctor, and he like can barely drink it, but you kind of make him drink some,
Yeah.
and he's like, and he like coughs it out, and he's like barely conscious.
Okay.
I want to...
We're going to get out of here. It's going to be okay. I'm going to try to like hoist his body out of the cocoon gently.
I'd like to take the was it like pouch with the comet on it from him. Just like hold it up. It's like, was this for Mercy? Is this what you were bringing to Mercy?
He's like, stole it.
Okay.
Well, from who? Stole it from who? From Mercy?
Stole it from her. She probably told you to come get it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
How did she know you were here?
I don't know. Oh, fuck. Ugh. And are you guys going to inspect the other 3 cocoons there?
Yeah. I mean, after that, I'm like, huh. There's 1, 2. Okay. I kind of start poking with my wand to see if I can kind of like move them around a little bit, see if there's like a person in there with a face or anything.
Okay.
But like I kind of poke out with my wand and see if I can move it around a little bit.
At the face?
Well, just to like, just to move some of the strands. Like, I don't know. I know it's like tightly kind of moving.
Okay.
I'm like trying to smush it around.
Yes.
I'm going to take a break from trying to revive Pollock, and I think something snaps in the back when I see the fang marks. Can I look up for the spider?
Yeah, let me resolve...
Yeah, sorry.
Let me resolve Xanthoth's action first.
Sorry.
So, as you, Xanthoth, begin to poke around at the other 3 kind of mummified figures here, you poke kind of towards the chest of one, and you're trying to... You see, like, a little gap kind of where the... like if you were wrapped in something, there'd be like this little gap from your chin to your chest or whatever. So you're like poking around there. And you're starting to kind of unravel one. And you see on the chest of this figure, he's like a human fighter looking guy. You see on his chest the Power Co. logo. and it says PowerCo Janitorial.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, seriously. Oh.
And Axamar, as you look up, you see the figure of a enormous spider arching down onto you guys. And you see, like, it's poison dripping onto the floor in a puddle next to you.
Is it like a roll initiative, or do we get around?
Yeah, that's where we're going to end this one.
Okay.
It's venom is dripping to the ground, right?
Yes, thank you. It's
Okay.
venom.
I'm not trying to call you on that. It's just earlier
Well,
this week was
well-
trying to make sure I knew the difference between the two.
Well,
Maybe it's been eating
venom-
a poisonous fruit
Well,
and
see, the thing
injecting
is,
that into its...
the thing is,
Maybe.
Poisonous spider.
it's yes, it is. Venom is still technically a type of poison. Venom just describes how it is.
Go back to
injected.
Cambridge, Oxford, New English Dictionary.
Venom is how it's
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to episode 7 of Dungeon Town. Really stoked that you're listening. Like to thank Pirate Crab, DJ Cutman, Acane Acoustic, MJK Music, and Super Wolf Entertainment System for some of the awesome music that you heard on tonight's show. If you're enjoying this campaign, please be sure to tell a friend, maybe leave us a good review on whatever platform you're using to listen to this. Let's get in touch. Send me an email, dungeontownpodcast@gmail.com, if you want me to shoot a message over to somebody, or just say something nice about the show, and I'll read it here. Alright, as always, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.